and welcome to today's vlog. My cat's butt. Today is the 1st of January 2021. Today is the 1st of January 2021 and I am going to be talking New Year goals. My New Year's resolution is to give up. I'm obviously joking. I don't really make New Year's resolutions because I am rubbish at sticking to anything I decide to do. At any point in my life I decide to do something, I do it for about a week, I never do it again. So I don't really want to make resolutions and sort of change who I am. I'm pretty happy with the hot mess that I am, so I don't really feel the need to change it. So this year I've decided to set myself some actual goals to see if I can achieve them over the year. So a little while ago I bought myself a new journal. One of my goals this year is to sort of keep a journal. This one is really cool. It's got black, white and brown dotted pages, and I bought some neon gel pens to write in it with. So yeah, I'm gonna sort of keep it as like a diary more so than a journal, so an account of what I did that day, but I am gonna sort of try and add other more bullet journal bits to it as well. I bought a sticker book and like a book of collages. You might think that my New Year's resolution is to show you my cat's butt more often. That is not the case. Anyway, so yeah, I've got myself this journal, and like I said, one of my goals is to stick to it. So in the first page of my journal I've written my achievement goals. So these are the achievable goals that I want to try and reach this year. So number one is keep a regular journal. Again, this is something I quite often decide to do, and I quite often start documenting my day, and then after about 4 weeks I never do it again. I've got lots of half-written diaries hanging around all over the place, and I'd really like this year to just fill the whole book. So that's my first goal. My second goal for the year is to take better care of myself. So I want to look after my body a little better, look after my skin a little better. Don't want to do anything drastic. I don't especially care about myself. I don't really care what happens to myself. Figs. Figs' New Year goal is clearly to be on camera more. I don't want to change drastically. I don't want to, oh, I'm going to lose this much weight, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do the other. It's just the little things. Oh my god. I apologise for my cat and his ass. Anyway, yeah, so just sort of little things like moisturising daily, using face creams, maybe putting on a little bit of makeup. Just little things to take better self-care. So my third goal is to read at least 50 books. In 2020 I read, I think, 54 books. My original Goodreads goal was 100 books. That did not happen at all, far from it, and I had to reduce the goal. Sort of October time I reduced the goal because I knew there was no way I was going to reach it. So yeah, 54 books I managed to read this year, which I think is an achievable goal for this next year. So read at least 50 books. My fourth achievable goal is to vlog more regularly. I had really big plans at the start of 2020 to really sort of push my vlog forward and get more content out there, and we had holidays planned and I was going to talk about disability access in different places, and as we all know, it just never happened. So my goal for this year is to try and vlog a little bit more regularly. I would ideally like to vlog at least, so get a new vlog up at least every fortnight. I think that's probably quite achievable. I'm lucky in that I only work part-time, so I get a day off a week. So I can use that day once a fortnight to get a vlog filmed, whether it be hauls or disability advice or things that I've done, or yeah. So I just want to get some content out there a little bit more regularly. My next goal is to finish my course. Neil bought me an online course, which I haven't even looked at yet really. I haven't started it, and I would like to get that finished, completed, and get my certificate this year. So that's my 5th achievable goal. Number 6 for an achievable goal is to get back down a dress size. I put on a lot of weight over 2020. This was a mix of sort of being stuck at home, not getting as much exercise as I usually would, and then having surgery in summer, which left me bedbound for a couple of months, and then still sort of not back up to my full rubbish mobility, has meant that I've really piled on the pounds. And whilst I don't want to go on a diet, I've got a bit of a funny relationship with food, so I want to be careful about it. So my goal is just to drop a dress size. I think that's quite achievable, and it's more sort of lifestyle changes than a big drastic diet, and hopefully as my mobility starts to sort of get back up to what was my normal, hopefully we can start going for walks a little bit and getting a little bit more exercise. So hopefully that should all work out quite well, but if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. My 7th achievable goal is to save at least £1,000 for our Disney 2022 plans. So we were supposed to go back to Disney in May for my birthday this year. That never happened, and I was devastated, and we didn't rebook because we sort of didn't really know what was going to happen with the pandemic and flights and everything. And I think in hindsight it's really good that we didn't try to rebook it, and a lot of people are trying to book for 2021, which I'm still quite wary of doing because I don't think things are gonna clear up as fast as everyone thinks. So we've got big Disney plans for 2022. So I already have a lot of money. I save regularly for that, and we have our refund from our cancelled holiday from 2020, so I would just like to save some more money because, like I say, they are big plans. So yeah, I'd like to save at least £1,000. I think that's really achievable for me, provided I do not spend as much money on clothes and crap that I do not need. Saving in 2020 was quite easy because I wasn't having to fork out taxi money to get to and from work, which was over £100 a week I paid to get to and from work. So I was able to save quite a lot in 2020 because I didn't have that expense. Going forward, I am going to be going back to the office fairly soon, so I will be losing quite a substantial amount of savings. So yeah, I think £1,000 is a good starting point. If I save more than that, brilliant. So my 8th achievable goal, and I say this with apprehension because I don't think it is going to be achievable, but I'm going to give it a go. I'd like to learn to crochet. I've given it a go a couple of times and I've never been able to pick it up. It's just something I can't seem to get my head round. But I am a novice knitter. I can knit sort of straight lined things. I can knit blankets and scarves if you're in the market for a blanket or scarf. But I'd like to sort of try and master crochet. Even just sort of a basic granny square would be ideal for me. So yeah, I would really like to learn to crochet this year. I do have a how to crochet book. I'm gonna give it a go and see how I get on with that. Then my last achievable goal for this year is to try and sew something from a pattern. I can use a sewing machine, I can hem trousers and skirts, I can sort of fix a button on things, I can fix a zip on something, but I would like to be able to sew a complete garment from a pattern. My plan is to have a go at pyjama bottoms, because I watched the Sewing Bee over Christmas and they made pyjama bottoms and it looked like sort of a fairly straightforward pattern to do, and I love pyjamas, so I thought learning to sew a pair of pyjama bottoms would be a really good goal for me. So those are my 9 goals for 2021. I don't, like I said, I'm a bit rubbish. I'm really good at starting things, I'm terrible at finishing them. So I'd like to think that I will achieve at least half of those goals by this time next year. But we'll see. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself, and we'll just see how it goes. So yeah, drop me a comment below and let me know what your goals or resolutions are for 2021. How are you gonna work towards achieving them? I'd love to sort of know what you're going to be up to for this next year. I'd like to say Happy New Year to everyone. I think we're all fairly glad to see the back of 2020 and hoping that 2021 is going to be a little bit brighter. We'll see. As always, thank you for watching. If you like what I do, then please give me a thumbs up. I'd love for you to subscribe so you can sort of keep updated on everything that I'm doing, and I will be back soon with another video.